Well, I think we need to move on to happier times into game 3 on Sunday night, as I refer to it, Black Sunday Sox Magic, if it were an album title. What an atmosphere. Sunday night baseball, south side of Chicago. I'm proud of you guys. As an electric broadcast, electric feeling on TV as I've seen in quite some time. The blackout, which I kind of mock because it's like you kind of fade out. You can't really see what's happening if everyone's wearing black. It was cool. I saw it, 2008 was the last time you had
2008.
it.
I was there in 2008. Yeah.
Right. It was impressive. I'm proud of you guys for that.
Hey,
That was a cool
thanks, man.
atmosphere.
I'm getting
Fucking
teared up over here.
crazy game. I mean, it lived up to everything. So I'm sure you've got plenty of thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, that was that was the game I really felt was kind of like a turning point and a momentum shift in the series.
Felt like it.
The Sox, Timmy got 3 more hits, which made him break an MLB record for the postseason. He has the most hits ever in the first 5 games played in the postseason. First 6 games played in the postseason, something like 16 hits or something like that. So that was a new MLB record that Timmy set. And as Timmy goes, it seems the team goes. More on that in the next game. Pretty much everyone got involved in some manner. Even the bottom of the order, which the biggest blow was Luray Garcia, who did not miss. He did not miss. There was such excitement in this room here where I'm broadcasting that Charlie ripped off his shirt and started dancing.
He's watching too much wrestling.
Started dancing like crazy when Luray jacked that ball out of the park.
Now he had like 5 home runs in the entire season.
Yeah, he did have like 54 RBIs, but
but that was a very unexpected blast to center field, dead center.
Yeah, that's part of the White Sox, playoff lore where remember Pods hit that unexpected winning.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah. Remember in 2005? Because that's what I want to think about right now.
I haven't been reminded about that at all over these last fucking 16 years, but
really not much lately. But I mean, I don't know what to say about this game other than I kept having weird Ricky Renteria flashbacks. And it happened more in games 3 and 4 than it did in 1 and 2. But I realized Cease was not getting part of his problem was he kept throwing to spots that were sometimes strikes and they weren't strikes, and it went both ways. I'm not
yeah.
So he kept throwing to the outside edge of the plate, which was sometimes called a strike and sometimes wasn't, and it got him in trouble because he was trying to nip too much and basically led to him leaving after 1 2/3.
Well, I've got a theory on that before we move on to that. He was throwing 100 miles an hour in the first inning and just cranking and definitely feeling that energy of the blackout. But AJ Przinsky even pointed this out, that he thought you'd have to be a little careful being too amped up because you could lose your legs quickly and lose your stamina. And I feel like that might have led to his control issues in the second that eventually got him out with just 2 outs in the second? Or
2 outs in the
Kopech had to come in.
Yeah, Kopech came in.
So that was a theme for your starting pitchers, just very early exits.
Yeah, I mean that, and it's not surprising we lost the series with that occurring, because kind of what held the team together, especially through the toughest stretches when we were not at full strength offensively, was just great starting pitching all year.
Yeah.
I mean, the White Sox threw something insane. I have the number here, actually. The White Sox pitchers threw 6,600 pitches over 95 miles an hour. this season.
Mm.
That was 1,500 more than the closest team in baseball.
Could that, wow, I haven't heard that stat. That's interesting. Could that have led to them being like overworked or like overworking themselves or,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
we definitely saw
sure.
drops in velocity from Rodon. I mean, Rodon is a shell of his, I mean, he came out blazing, but you could tell that he was only going to be able to pitch a couple innings. He's not what he was at the beginning of the season, but Lance Lynn kind of tailed off in this, in the last month or so and was definitely not great in game one. So I wonder if there's a correlation there. I wonder if there's more research to be done. That's the first time I heard that stat. That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard throwers over there.
Yeah.
Kopech came in, did a pretty good job. The ball that left the park, even the broadcast booth said we thought that was going to be a fly out, and it ended up being a 3-run homer. Of course, we returned the favor the next inning when Grandel did the exact same thing, which looked like it was going to be a fly out and left the park. And then things kind of everything shifted at that point. Somehow the team that never swings and misses struck out 16 times in that game, which is incredible. Tepera had 2 scoreless innings. Bummer looked like Bummer. He had 4 strikeouts over an inning and a third. They brought Kimbrel in as a confidence booster for a third of an inning. He managed not to let anyone on. And then Hendricks had a clean 9th. So everyone another bright spot for me in that game was just the young Gavin Sheets going 2 for 4 with a run, and we'll talk about his continued performance in the next game.